Right, it has 3 saves, which is weird. I don't know why you would have that. But let's change the disc. Alright, so we will... I'm not a BRB, but I will put it this. Alright. Oh, I think it just... Okay, 1 second. Let me power off. Yes. And then I would load that. You want to load this state or fresh boot? I'm gonna save. I'm gonna BRB after this real quick, but I want to make sure this loads first. This one is gonna be more so us watching. This is the video one. If it loads properly, let's see. Black screen. All right, cool. It did. Yeah, this is interesting. Why is the controller not working? Weird. Start, select. None of the buttons are working. And this is why you gotta playtest. Do a controller. Controller presets. Here we go. No, not controller presets. I need to just go to controllers. Automatic. If I had to unplug and unplug it back in, let's see. Let's try that. Controller disconnected. Connected. Why is it not working? This is weird. It should be working. Let me do that. Maybe there's a option here I have to play with. Let's see. Let's see. There's nothing here. You have to change the region. Let's try Europe and Australia. And power off. And then start it up. Fresh boot. This is interesting, though. This is the one that I was very interested in because there's videos on it on YouTube. But I want to have Vin see this specifically because it's very interesting of what this is. Yeah, why is it not? Like it controller is not working. Is there? Do I have to use the mouse or keyboard or the hell? 1 second. Let me do a quick search. See, maybe there's something I could troubleshoot. This is why you gotta do all these little tests and whatnot. So it boots, but it doesn't. You know, right? There's not much information on this game, which is the weird thing. All right. So there's a database thing here. What does this say? Nothing there. That's interesting. GameFAQs has something on here. What's this? It just has a poor rating. Q&A. Nothing. Board. Nope. Nothing. No comments on it. Internet Archive. What does it say about it? I mean, it gives me the settings on here. All right, let's try something here. So arrow keys is nothing. It says arrow keys. So you can play this technically on Internet Archive, and it has the controls set up on it. So it's NTSCU. All right, let's see if I have to change that with the settings. Game properties. NTSCU, this one. All right, let's close. And power off without saving. And boot this. Let's say delete and boot. What does delete and boot do? You want to load the state or start from a fresh boot? Yeah, just fresh boot. Also, I just realized when I fix this, the framing here. Still, where's the view? Here it is. There we go. That's better. Alright, hopefully this works now. Yeah, I don't know why the controls aren't working. It should just work. There's no audio on this other than the boot up thing. Alright, here's this website has reviews for it. The same exact thing. It's very weird. About this website. There's a review button here. Well, to get an idea, like here's some of our little context of what this game in quotes is. Within the context of the show, it offers insight into the writing process from an angle of a child. Imagine if Sesame Street were performed in the style of Saturday Night Live. Each disc contains several episodes and stories. Now, here's the thing that's interesting about this. There's, I think there was like 10 of discs of this, which is crazy. Man, my throat is like really. The performers are from the Imagination Machine, which is still going strong in the present day. They even still retain their trademark overalls. Well, I mean, the website doesn't work, so maybe they don't exist anymore. Maybe it's the... Oh, no, it still works. It's still up, apparently. I'll link that in the chat, because who knows, maybe you guys might like this, maybe? I don't know. There you go. Alright, it's interesting to see that still exists, but I need to figure out how to get it to work. Because it doesn't seem to work properly. At least in DuckStation it doesn't, which is annoying. Issues. If I have to, I might have to switch emulators for this. What else? Solved. Alright, here's something I found. Let's just say, I have a Sony PlayStation that works properly. The games work great. Alright, now that has nothing to do with this. This is just a random thread about Mega Man on PS1. Anyone who did the PS1, PlayStation is not. Yeah, this is weird. Not sure why this is giving me issues. Let's try something here with the controls. Well, what's advanced here? Let's try this. Log to debug, log to system, log system. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why they're it's not working. Usually these things like work right out the gate, but and it's obviously it didn't crash because it's still animated and it loaded up properly. It says it's not taking any controller. So let me go to controllers. Maybe switch from analog to digital. Maybe that might fix it. Let's see. That's it. All right, so that's interesting. I have to write that down. So it's. I mean, I should have realized that up in the corner. So it's technically a giveaway. So let me write that into a notepad. Because obviously he'll probably get frustrated if he doesn't understand like what's happening. So I'm gonna have to definitely make sure to tell him like read the readme. All right, so right away 1. Switch your controller in the BIOS or in this emulator, I guess, to analog to control the setting. Well, control the game, the in quotes game. I'm gonna keep these keep this this whole readme super simple. All right. All right, since I figured that out, now let me do the BRB and then we could watch this. Where's my BRB screen here? BRB. All right, so be right back. I am gonna get a drink and all that nonsense. I'll put on some music for you. So I just realized my chat here is above the overlay. Let me fix that. There we go, much better. So be right back. And put on the music real quick. Where's the music? Oh, did I really not? Wait. Is this? Wait. Sorry. Music should be on here. What the hell? Oh my god. Apparently I didn't. Here, one second. Let me swap over to this and grab the music because for some reason it's not saved on this one. I think it's because I was in my other one and I never put it on here. So let me put that here. And all right, then unmute that. And then go over here. All right, and then let me put some monitoring on that. It's saying it's playing, but I don't hear anything. Let me turn it off and then put it back. God. Oh, there we go. I see it. Oh, I muted the wrong thing. Trying to get to a newer song. There we go. So be right back. I will be back with the writing away, and then we can watch a fun little weird thing. You guys are gonna love it. I promise you. So be right back.
Basic that we all want to be famous and noticed and watched. We all want money and riches, and we all want the finest out of life, from the most heartless gangbanger to the most virtuous police officer. And we're all human beings, so we're all susceptible to our own weaknesses. Temptation is a very strong weakness, and that's what this movie is about, temptation. that's what this movie is about: temptation, weakness, and fortune, and fame. We're all human beings, so we're all susceptible to our own weaknesses. Temptation is a very strong weakness, and that's what this movie is about: temptation, weakness, and fortune, and fame.
Makes clear. I was the silent type, but it's clear your stories split far and wide. I never knew exactly just who you were. I know you love the gentle fresh air. With times and then we both went goodbye. I'll see you there tomorrow, won't you fish me right with you? We will go into for me, you were still there. Every single time you greeted me with arms open wide. And if we try, we'll catch them one tonight. I know it's not the easiest task. Push back and give it a second chance. This time if not tomorrow, won't you fish my boat with you? Don't give up, we'll make it through. Welcome.
All right, I'm back. Still got my drink. My voice already feels a lot better now. Yeah. I think we could switch on over. I guess I could talk a little bit about some things. I guess. I am planning on like continuing to do some Spooktober things. I'm gonna try to I think. Let me look. So we have like a bunch of like stuff coming up this weekend, or not this weekend, but next week. You know, Halloween is literally next week. I want to get more Spooktober stuff out. But you know, being sick for like the last like basically 2 weeks could put a huge dent into my plans. Which sucks because I wanted to do the similar stuff last year as well. Like I was planning on doing like the next thing I was planning on doing was the Crooked Man, which I basically had that all set up to go, but as I said, I don't want to really mess with my voice and stuff like that because my voice is already really bad. So, you know, it is a thing, but I'm also trying to. So one of the main things I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep things within season because, well, I'll enjoy playing them. I also have to keep in mind like people aren't gonna be checking my channel out post Halloween for Halloween stuff. The last time I last year I did Pokemon Mo and I did like a really good thumbnail for like Pokemon Platinums, like what you call it, like the Giratina thing. Was we just got to that moment and it fit the season and people really clicked on it. It was like one of my most popular like VOD videos, and and that's sort of what I want to try to do. I'm thinking since I'm not working tomorrow. I'm working on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday I go in literally at like 9 a.m. to work, and then I get done at 4. If depending on how tired I am on Saturday, I might stream the Crooked Man on then. And I'm gonna try to get the VOD tonight up, probably for Saturday, so I can put a squeeze in more Spooktober for that whole week. I'm gonna try to get like multiple videos out throughout that week, other than just Tuesday and Thursday uploads, which is what I usually do like a Tuesday, Thursday, and then the next week Tuesday, Thursday. Sometimes I'll upload on a Saturday, depending on like how much content I have coming out and wanting to rush some stuff out faster than others. But yeah, that's the main thing. Like I have a whole bunch of the main thing is I want to do Christmas stuff eventually, and I want to do that a little earlier, probably in the middle of November. So I can't really focus too much on Halloween stuff because Halloween stuff would lean into that, and I really don't want to mix Halloween and Christmas stuff at the exact same time. That just feels very weird in mindset wise. But I do have plans for stuff coming up. I will do the Crooked Man because that's like a 4 to 7 hour game. I could literally get that off and done in one stream because I can literally do like a 6-hour stream. I don't really care. As well as the fact I have other Halloweenish games that I want to play. They're not really specifically Halloween. Yeah, let me just grab the names. I mean, I've went over these names in the past, but where's Steam real quick? Here you are. So in my library, I have Bad Father. That one I believe is a pretty long one. That's one I want to play. I've watched that streamers play that forever ago, but that's something I really enjoy. And then the other one is I don't know how to say this. Missial 2024 HD remaster. That's another one. These are all RPG Maker like horror games. I have a very soft spot for those type of games. And there's another one. Where's the other one? Well, as I said, the Crooked Man. I also did buy Dino Trauma. It's currently technically in early access, but it's been doing pretty decent updates on it. So, well, I think once that finishes up, maybe next year. I don't know, maybe the year after. I'm not sure. I'll probably play that because it is like a dinosaur spooky, sort of like what was it called? That one dinosaur game on PS1. It's basically a PS1 game inspired by that. And I also, where is it? I mean, I have a bunch of Amnesia games, but I'm very hesitant on playing those because those games I'm a very, very scaredy cat on like jump scare horror, and those are like the epitome of jump scare horror. Where is it? I also have here it is, The Coffin of Andy and Lele, which people on Twitter specifically overreacted on that game, to be frank. Like because of one joke ending, they like, oh, we gotta send death threats to the developer. The developer literally like stopped making games and just gave it to their publisher, I think, to continue working on it. It was just depressing, honestly. And like she removed all her older games because people were like sending death threats through and on these games. It was honestly fucked up. All because they made a little joke at like a joke, like that little incest joke they say, and is literally the whole game is about cannibalism, killing people, and that's not the issue. It was a joke ending that was the issue. It's so stupid. People like they're fine with the one thing, but they can't find the other thing. It's oh my god, I don't know. It's very stupid. Like what's it called? I'm trying to think of the term. Performative. There we go. It's a performative drama to make you feel that you are righteous because you have to go after the things that the internet is saying is bad. So you have to go full force saying that is bad. We need to send death threats. We need to say this person is horrible. In not understanding the overall like storytelling, it's I don't know. It's like, and the thing is, horror games, movies, they've literally detailed stuff like that in the past just fine because it's a narrative thing. But because of how the art style is more so like a modern, it's not as gritty looking visually. It's an issue because yeah, I don't know. It's such an annoyance to me, the internet in that aspect. I don't really play RPG Maker games besides playing the best one, Fear and Hunger. That's fair. I I like RPG Maker games, especially horror RPG Maker, because overall to me, like there's a very fun atmosphere to them. They're not like super scary, but they set a mood. They capture a sort of emotion while playing that I personally like really like. But yeah, I think that's enough talking for our little BRB here. Let me take a swig of my drink, and then we'll get back and watch. You're gonna be completely blown away by this game because I looked over it and I'm like, Holy shit! This is like low budget nonsense. Like, why is this on the PS1? It's like it's just a video. There's no gameplay in it. It's just videos. They could have just made a DVD, but instead they made it a PS1 DVD menu thing. I don't know. It's weird. So let me swap over now.